Hello, my friends. What a beautiful day it is to dive into literally Jesus's words. This is an absolutely perfect day. In fact, every day is a perfect day to draw closer to Jesus, and for this season for us to focus on literally Jesus's words. It is day 16, and today I'm going to be reading from the Message Bible through Matthew 14 through 15. And some of what Jesus is speaking involves a lot of context. So if you want that context, read those chapters. Because I'm not going to go over context. I'm just going to focus on what he said and let those words penetrate my heart. I'm just believing that your heart also will be touched and penetrated with his words. And if curiosity builds in you to find out the full context, then read the full word. And again, this is Matthew 14 through 15. And so this is what Jesus said. There is no need to dismiss them. You give them supper. Bring them here. Courage, it's me. Don't be afraid. Come ahead. Faint heart, what got into you? Why do you use your rules to play fast and loose with God's commands? God clearly says, respect your father and mother, and anyone denouncing father or mother should be killed. But you weasel around that by saying, whoever wants to can say to father and mother, what I owed you, I've given to God. That can hardly be calling respecting a parent. You cancel God's commands by your rules. Frauds. Isaiah's prophecy of you hit the bullseye. These people make a big show of saying the right thing, but their heart isn't in it. They act like they're worshiping me, but they don't mean it. They just use me as a cover for teaching whatever suits their fancy. Listen, take this to heart. It's not what you swallow that pollutes your life. It's what you vomit up. Every tree that wasn't planted by my Father in heaven will be pulled up by its roots. Forget them. They are blind men leading blind men. When a blind man leads a blind man, they both end up in a ditch. You too? Are you being willfully stupid? Don't you know that anything that is swallowed works its way through the intestines and is finally defecated? But what comes out of the mouth gets its start in the heart. It's from the heart that we vomit up evil arguments, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, lies, and cussing. That's what pollutes. Eating or not eating certain foods, washing or not washing your hands, that's neither here nor there. I've got my hands full dealing with the lost sheep of Israel. It's not right to take bread out of children's mouths and throw it to dogs. Oh, woman, your faith is something else. What you want is what you get. Right then, her daughter became well. That's not what Jesus said. I just read a little extra. I hurt for these people. For 3 days now, they've been with me, and now they have nothing to eat. I can't send them away without a meal. They'd probably collapse on the road. How much bread do you have? And that was literally Jesus' words, except 6 words, which I accidentally read. But it is powerful. Even if we don't have context to what Jesus is saying, his words are powerful, and I hope it breeds a hunger in you to find out more about the context, and that all of you guys will go in and read the full chapters 14 and 15 to see the context in which Jesus is speaking, and how he speaks into the context and what he speaks in those contexts. Because you know what? We as followers of Jesus Christ, this is such a great learning tool to follow his leadership and how he dealt with all these situations, and how we can follow in his footsteps by analyzing the context, analyzing what he said, and then applying it to our own lives or other situations. So Jesus is an amazing leader to study, and we are engulfed in that as we study literally what he spoke. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Please, send me a message or note. I see, that people are live with me, but for some reason I can't see you unless you actually make a comment. So please comment and share, and just live a blessed life knowing that Jesus loves you, he cares for you, he desires to entrust you with more of his heart, with more of of understanding of how his kingdom works, with more of his word. So dive into it, because he definitely wants to bestow so much upon you and to you. So God bless you guys. It is a great day, and take care. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.